Hello and welcome to Nano Battle. Today we'll be playing with the Darkwood Rumble Pack. This is one of 5 Rumble Packs that can be mixed together or played with separately for 1 to 2 players. Everything here is what is included in this pack, which includes the matching Nanofield card to give information about the 7 Nanofield hex tiles, 2 Ninjack figures, 1 black, 1 white, with their ID cards, a Spark Gauge card, which serves as a quick start rule guide, and 2 tracker cubes for the Spark Gauges, 2 6-sided dice with matching color command cards. There's 6 command cards for each operator, and they're the same. And we also have our operator's guidebook, our Nanoid factions guide that has our optional advanced rule, glitching AI, which makes wild nanoids act in an unpredictable way where they can activate the same command or any command at any time while playing. Makes for really cool, unpredictable matches. For now, though, we will be just playing the standard match format. And the last 2 cards are the experience mode cards, which are also optional modes that you can add and level up your nanoids, and they can become a sneaky nanoid or an agile nanoid, and they have unique moves as they level up. This is for story mode or any mode you want to add in some more fun and unpredictability to your moveset for each nanoid. Okay, let's get started. We'll take our command cards. We'll be playing, or we'll be commanding rather, our black Ninjack, and our opponent will be a wild white Ninjack. We'll roll off to see who gets to place the nanoid on the arena first. The dice and the cards have numbers that indicate how many nanoseconds something is reacting to, or in the reaction time. And so the lower value is the more desirable value in most cases. So the wild Ninjack rolled lower, so we'll go ahead and place them first. And we'll just place ours at the opposite side of the arena. And for this arena, the Darkwood nanofields have razor vine nodes hidden throughout them. And razor vines are really here just to mess your day up. So if you reveal them, you'll always have to roll dice and then see if your activation just completely stops. Or if you're moving through a nanofield that has the razor vines, if you roll on it and you roll 4 or higher, you just will immediately have to stop. If you try to activate while you're on a node with the razor vines, you just won't activate, you'll be stuck in it. And then if you're pushed or pulled onto a hex with the razor vine node, you will automatically lose 1 spark of damage. So let's get started. In solo, you will always be moving for both figures in the arena. The difference is you will have the command cards for the wild nanoid shuffled and randomized, and then you will always follow the blue over white AI text that's on each command card. Every command card outlines exactly what you need to do for your nanoid when it's activating a command. Made it so that you don't really have to reference the rule book other than the initial time, getting to know the Nano Battle game system. This makes it really easy to teach another player how to play. All they really need to do is have the cards in hand, look at their Nanoid ID and the Spark Gauge, and they can get playing. So let's start with our first move. Let's see if we can get into the middle of the arena and start doing damage. And we'll have our wild nanoid set its attack or command. So we have dash and attack. Since my dash is a 2, I will act first, and then they will attack after. We'll go ahead and move to the side so I can stay out of range. Let's go here, and that is our faction node. The faction node is the only place you're able to activate your ultra special move, which is your most powerful attack that usually has some sort of trade-off depending on what happens during that activation. Okay, so we moved, and then they will attack. Attacking is range 1 for any normal nanoid, so he is out of range. I didn't mention it in the first playthrough video with the hexagon pack, but every nanoid has a unique skill, and Alpha's is range 1 attacks become range 2 because he has a cannon for an arm. Whereas Ninjack's special skill is Taijutsu, which means that if this nanoid dodges an attack within range 2, they will immediately attack their target. And so that really does make it so that Ninjack is a dangerous opponent even when he is dodging. Okay, so let's choose our next command card to set down. Let's go with our super, which is a Shuriken Assault, which is his ranged attack. And we'll see what the White Ninjack goes with. They also go with the super. So anytime the cards are the same, we have to roll off because they've glitched. Both got 6. They're still glitching. So the Wild Ninjack got a 3 and will activate first. So for their activation, you have, anytime you see a slash with a dice marker, you have to roll the dice for that special move. So if it's over 4, it's +2. And so it's range 3. And you always just count the hexes. If you can reach them by counting, you're within range. So attack, then push. So the attack will go off of the color of the dice for white and black nanoids. So that's -1. And then the +2. So that's 2 total damage to be done to our black ninjack. And anytime a nanoid is attacked, they get to do an armor check if they have armor. And that's a dice roll where if it's 3 or lower, they get to reduce the amount of damage by whatever their armor value is. On a 4 or higher, the armor did not activate in time and they get the full brunt of the attack. So let's see how much we do. We did activate it, so we only receive 1 damage from Ninjack Shuriken Assault. Now let's play our move. Oh, sorry, and the attack is also with the push, which means they move the target 1 hex away, and if you're unable to do so, it's another damage. So because we are already 2 hexes away, we would also receive 1 extra damage. So now we will do our Shuriken Assault. We'll roll the dice. Got a 2. So we don't get that extra damage. We're on a -1, so our attack power is 0, but we still push him with these paper shurikens, and so he'll receive 1 damage from that push. Let's go ahead and set a new command card, and we'll go with Mega. And the Wild Nanoid will dash. So dash is first. A Wild Nanoid will always target the closest face down hex. Let's go ahead and have them move straight to the center. And it's revealed the Razor Vine. So when a Nanoid reveals or moves over the Razor Vine, they need to roll a dice. Rolled a 3, so he did not get caught up in it, but if he tries to move off of it or gets pushed off of it, he will receive some damage. So our Mega will now activate. Actually, I'm sorry, we'll go ahead and activate our Ultra since we are on our faction node. And that is 2, and then we'll roll the dice. And that is 6, so 2 plus 2 plus ours, and then it's on a 6, which is green, the same color as the dice. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we lose 1 spark for that extra bit of energy he's bursting out of. And so 6 damage, we'll roll for the armor check. And that's a 3, so we reduce it by 1, so we have 5 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 2. For our White Ninjack here. And then we will activate our next command. So let's go ahead and hedge our bets and say dodge. Maybe they'll use their Mega and we'll get a free attack. Oh, and they've also dodged. So with dodge, for a Wild Nanoid, when they are targeted, they will always dodge. If they are not targeted, they will rotate and boost. So we're both not attacking, and I can rotate either way for free, so we'll both boost, which means our next move will have +1 range or +1 power. So we're already next to him, so let's just go ahead and attack. And they will run, but not before we attack. The 3 initiative. So let's count it out. We are at 6 still, so that's +1 there, so that's 2 total damage. If he fails his armor check, this Ninjack will be knocked out. And they did. So there you have it. This Ninjack has fallen in the Darkwoods. And that is a Nano Battle match. We're just under 10 minutes, and that is about the average play time you should expect for a standard match in solo or versus. Each Rumble Pack is ready to play 1 to 2 players. and each one is intermixable, so we can mix and have a double-sized field for 4 players, or just have a larger arena with different modes. Right now we still have our Founders Pack available, which is a starter bundle that includes any Rumble Pack of your choice, a Wild Nanoid Pack, which there are 10 of them, and there are tons of colors and figures to collect with battle damage variants. And then we also have our Story Mode Pack, which is the first chapter of an interactive adventure where pretty much a dungeon crawler, if you want to distill it down to something, where it's a set of cards and you're going through the darkness, meeting different people, as the only light coming off of everything is from the hexagons that you can see on the back of the fields. And it's more of a narrative adventure with the experience mode coming into play, and it's pretty difficult, and it is a roguelike, so each time you run into it, you know, everything gets intermixed based on what your collection is and what you have in your collection, as far as the figures from the Wild Nanoid Pack, the Rumble Packs you're using, and which rules you want to apply. I want to thank you all for watching, and I appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time with another Rumble Pack playthrough. Thank you.